With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Click ladder.
Huh?
Huh? It's not opening! Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Hey!
I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously, just stop it, okay?
You!
Didn't I tell you? It'll be fine. I just gotta use a little more force. Oh, wrong button.
What?
What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest and with a mighty kick the door flew open. BAM! What? It's gonna blow up! Instinctively we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But...
Huh?
What's this? What happened?
Yo!
Look inside.
It sure is dark.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud! Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
And as if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh?
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse, like fiery wings spreading before us.
Whoa! What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to put it? But how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those.
Damn it.
Got it. Let's head to the break room. After listening to Sonia, we ran into the factory. Wow. Oh. I can still talk to people.
This is bad.
If you don't hurry, the fire is gonna spread to the factory.
Damn it.
Now's not the time to bullshit around. Okay. What do you have to say?
Well,
Break room is just beyond this door. There should be a fire extinguishing supplies there. Okay. The break room is here, right? Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? Well, there's a big sign over here, so I would guess there. Is there a Monokuma? Nope, and this is the only thing we can click on, so... A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. It looks like there's some kind of liquid inside them.
everyone!
You found it! Those are fire grenades. Fire grenades? They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them at a fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
It is strange, no?
But this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
Hey!
There should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous.
Then...
Take care. Not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time.
Damn it!
Looks like the curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's go! We aim for the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades one after the other. But
Hey, is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
the curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell on the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain.
Does it not seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling!
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades!
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Don't be stupid! There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it! It's raining?
So this is the power of the Japanese Teruteru.
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. What a timing. When they turned on. Really, what a timing. And after a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. That they then turn on a lot faster. Looks like the fire is out. What a relief. That is a relief. The hell? Ah! Man, my merch is drenched. It got splattered with water and now it's soaked. It's so wet.
Hey.
Hey, is it okay to look inside now?
Just a minute.
Huh? Ah! Time out! You can't. Nah, no way. Why? Can't we go inside?
Hey,
Smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a while.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathe in any lingering smoke. So, for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I freshly prepared? What? What?
you're so stupid.
Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. Well, duh, this is a game. It's called Danganronpa Goodbye Despair. It still is a game though. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. Well, probably Spike Chunsoft has some merchandise about with you. And you're on the cover of every single copy of the game's box, so I think you're found in pretty sufficient places. I also think Monokuma had some cameos in other games as well, but I'm not sure about that one. What are you doing here anyway? Oh boy.
Yes, indeed.
Yes! Now that the Monokuma Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important marriage was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front? What has that to do with anything?
I got it.
So we can move forward, don't be sad about what's already happened, and be positive. We get it already. Enough with your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest
Okay,
to you.
I'll leave the rest to you guys. Ah, I turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here.
Now, go ahead. Go right ahead. Ahead. That was weird.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside? He said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke. Tch. And I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing?
You.
Hajime, what happened? I got a bad feeling about this. Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing, it won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. And I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Well, let's get inside then, shall we? Anyway, let's go inside. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety and fear overtook me at once.
It smells.
Something smells.
Hey!
It's not me.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry.
You serious?
Miss Sonia, say it ain't so. No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like...
Well, it makes sense that there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey.
Hey everyone, did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's a space on the other side of it, too. When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. Huh. Interesting. Back of the warehouse, let's investigate. I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. I had no idea what I was looking at. Well, this looks really bad. This looks like a very bad. Oh boy, who did this to you, Nagito? Good grief! By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. I guess his luck just kinda ran out at this moment. Time had already stopped. Yeah. That hurts. That hurts. Eventually the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead? Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. Hey. Huh? What? I couldn't do that any better myself. Neither that.
What?
What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Are you really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right. It's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why. I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in this dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that. Ding dong bing bong. Actually, ding dong dong ding.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real?
Hey!
Then Nagito is really dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito. Wow, who got... To whom did Nagito get under his skin so fiercely that they would kill him so gruesomely? Wow. One of us killed him so brutally. Then it's going to start again? Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then... Yep, we gotta do it! We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma File. Hold it right there!
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma File in such a cool way. Shut up! I can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more! I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey!
Say something!
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monomi! You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monomi, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? No fear, you're shutting up too?
Please wait.
Enough already! We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Boo-hoo-hoo! Looks like you kids are way more well behaved than Monomi!
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know? That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of...
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer? I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this is finally over,
you serious?
does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
I'm counting on your bears before you... Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? So, once again...
It's the Monokuma File!
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an aftermath at all.
Do your best.
Okay, do your best.
Wait!
Hold on!
I won't forgive you!
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If this school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still...
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
Alright!
Well, then, let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However...
It's nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases. But was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito. Because his death was so abnormally cruel. No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Huh. First we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed. Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? It doesn't... Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Nothing that states what the actual cause of death is.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then, let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Yeah. He did was asking everyone to use him as a possible victim, so he could become a stepping stone. Maybe someone took up his offer this time. Especially cause, well, Akane. It matters for Gundham's killing and for Mikan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time? What doesn't matter? The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at the time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 PM. So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. We were all in the same room though. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed. So they would have needed time to prepare. Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. That's pretty much no one. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. But no, I don't want to say it. Although she was deviating from the plan, so... Oh well. Fuyuhiko, what do you have to say? I'm not freaking out about it, like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen? Huh? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously
This
wrong.
one school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean, something?
shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about. You know, there's no way this'll end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You...
And don't bring up strange stuff like that. Look who's talking. Chiaki. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see? See that red streak? Huh? You're right. I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling. Girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood. But there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood and the girder. Okay, Kazuichi. You have nothing to say? One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. Okay.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. Huh, Monokuma plushie, fire grenades. Okay. Monokuma plushie, let's take a look at that one. Monokuma is dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey! No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding! I'm not dead! Oh crap. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put an oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Oh, Monomi, shut up for a bit. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die, like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than Usual these days, Monomi. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end. I will definitely take back the seat of the world supremacy from Monokuma. Okay. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Well, you'll be surprised. Fire grenades! Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. It were the sprinklers that actually... what took them actually so long? The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Except we have a lighter over there. Ah, this is... it's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means...
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the all lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused a fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why the killer would set fire to their crime scene. But... Then how did it happen that Nagito's body, that actually happened after we opened it? Was it an oxygen thing then? I never expected Nagito to die like this, because frankly after when you have a fire and you open up a door, that can actually start increasing fire. Because suddenly there is a lot more oxygen in the room. Or there is a new supply of oxygen. And therefore the fire can die out. Because oxygen is still necessary for fires. Never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Well, that is actually quite a lot. Or less than I originally thought. Burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, then why isn't there anything to see on his hand and arm? Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Burnt rope has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Okay. And the knife. Burnt rope could have been a decoy thing. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand.
It cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear?
How cruel.
How cruel. And then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons? A knife and a spear. But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Survival knife, but they are not saying anything about whether the knife is also sticking in the ground. It looks like it, but also not. It's really weird from this angle. The face. Let's see what's on the face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it. Doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey! What are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed! Dude, Kazuichi! Dude, language! The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slides on his left arm. If that's the case, it's no use. She's not listening. Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. It doesn't seem to cover his mouth area or where the duct tape was. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
Well?
The duct tape has crinkles. like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? Well, maybe. I don't really get it. But just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember this. Should remember it.